Hi there, thank you so much for joining me today. This is a Partners in Cream update. I think this is update number 6. This is 6 months in and I do have some decent progress to share. I think next month I'm gonna have 2 empties to roll out and 2 new things to bring in, so I'm really excited about that. But let's just talk about what I did in the past month. I have 5 products, and the one that I rolled in last month was an SPF product from e.l.f. This is the Beauty Shield SPF 50, and it's a tinted moisturizer type of product. I don't wear it on its own because it is kind of pinkish, and so it is like the completely wrong undertone for me, so I definitely wear something over it. Super liquidy formula, can be a bit heavy, so I'm glad to be working through it so that I can use my other SPFs in my collection that I much prefer. If you can see there, I didn't make a ton of progress in the past month because I was trying to finish up a mini super goop SPF so that I could include it in a how long does it take to use up SPF video that I did a couple weeks ago in collab with Sally Choi. So now this is the one that I'm focusing on. I hope to have even greater progress to share with you next month, and I'm hoping that if I use it regularly enough, I can have this done not by next update but the one after that, and then I can roll another SPF in its place. Last month I used 4.93 grams, and that is roughly 10% of the total net weight of this product. The next product I have to talk about is from Jordana. It's the Sweet Cream Matte Liquid Lip Color in the shade Creme Brulee, and I have a goal of using this 25 times, and then I will roll in another liquid lipstick to focus on. I'm wearing this on my lips today, and I only wore it an additional 3 times this month. If you combine that with last month of 6 times, I have 9 uses out of my 25 goal. Hopefully I can just remember to reach for this more. I do have another lipstick in another project pan, and I am reaching for that one more just because it's a bullet lipstick. It's a little bit more moisturizing, but I just need to remember to reach for them equally and make equal progress on both instead of favoring one over the other. So I have, what is that, 16 uses more that I need to use this before I can roll it out. So hopefully I can knock most of that out in the next month. My next product is a highlighter from Colourpop in the shade Lunch Money. I just chip a little bit off with a brush every time I use it and mix it in with the liquid blushes, so I do think I'm making pretty decent progress. I'm really hoping to have this done by the end of the year. I do use it on a regular basis every time I wear makeup pretty much, unless I completely forget. So I feel like that's a pretty feasible goal, but honestly, I'll just have to let you know in future updates because it's really touch and go. For this one, I've used up 0.35 grams, and that is roughly 8% of the total net weight. My other liquid highlighter is from Wet n Wild. It's the Hello Halo liquid highlighter in the shade Halo Goodbye, and I did take the stopper out. I kept the stopper so that whenever I weigh it, I'm still counting the stopper, just so that the numbers are even across the board, but that has made it a lot easier to dig out of it. I used the wand to take some out, but I also use this Ulta scooper tool to get some out, and I use that as a foundation mixer like I have the entire time that I've used it. There's really only a little bit left in the bottom. I'm sure I can have this done by next check-in. I used to have lines showing my progress, but they have since rubbed off. For this one, I've used 2.32 grams, and that is roughly 16% of the total net weight. And my very last product is one that I kind of thought I would have it done this month, but I didn't. Hopefully next month, who's to say, I'm not sure. It's the Flower Bubbly blush, and it's super thin. There really isn't much left in there, but I think there's just a ton in that little bottom portion of it. I'm gonna keep squeezing it until I can't get product out anymore that way, and then I'll cut it open and get the rest of it out and finish it completely. And I'll do that for the other Flower liquid blush that I own in the shade Pinched. I use it pretty much every time I wear makeup, and this month I used 0.58 grams, and that's roughly 6% of the total net weight. So those are all of the cream products I have to talk about today. I'm actually running low on cream products in my collection because of the success of this project so far this year. I have been working through older cream products in my collection. I'm not even really sure how many cream products I have left, so whenever I potentially roll those 2 products out next month, I'm not even sure if I'll have 2 products to roll in their place. I'll have to look into it, but I'm not sure if I do. Thanks again to DaLin and Steph for creating this project and for inviting me to join. I'll have their channels, and like I said, the playlist, everything you could need, linked in the description box. Of course, it's never too late to join. If you'd like to start your own Partners in Cream project, you're more than welcome to do so. You can add yourself to the Google Docs file and get started whenever you want. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed my update, but in the meantime, that's everything I have. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.